What's going on, guys? Welcome to Everything Always. My name's Michael Roman. Now, I realize looking back at the channel this week, a lot of the updates that we've been doing, unfortunately, have been in one direction and one light only, given the current circumstance. You guys obviously understand why. We have some more of the same, unfortunately, today out of the MCU regarding Spider-Man 3 and, over in the Sonyverse, the Spider-Man spin-off planned for 2021, but a cinematic light at the end of the tunnel, if you will. Some super exciting news about Venom 2, including a possible trailer release that's right around the corner. We're going to break down all the updates that broke yesterday as they apply to both of these cinematic universes and when we can expect to see the Venom 2 trailer. But first, if you could grab the subscribe button, we're giving away 2 PlayStation 4 Pros, as well as a whole slew of other Marvel related stuff, including a limited edition Infinity Saga box set. That giveaway is for this month, so if you want to be entered to win, all you have to do, hit the subscribe button, then hit the notification bell, leave a like and a comment on this video, and if you want, stick around to the end of the video. We'll get into all the giveaway stuff again there. So first things first, and first on our list, Spider-Man 3 over at Marvel Studios, and I wish I could say April Fools, but this breaking late yesterday, making its rounds in all the normal spots, but as originally reported by BFI's Sight and Sound magazine, Spider-Man 3 is now on the list of movies on hold due to what's going on across the globe. In the direct quote from the report, blockbuster productions on pause include the Batman, the as yet untitled Spider-Man sequel, and Disney's live-action Little Mermaid remake, which, quick side note, Little Mermaid remake is quite the tongue twister. It only cost me about 17 retakes and 1 broken mouse. So, April Fools, who's the joke really on? Interestingly enough, this was not the only piece of news we got about Spider-Man 3 yesterday. The rumor that Seamus McGravy would be joining the untitled Spider-Man 3 film made headlines everywhere, and if you're not familiar with his name, he was the cinematographer on Avengers and some of the Thor films. Now, him joining the film would be indicative of some work going on at Marvel Studios, and this leads us back to our report last week when we chimed in on the Marvel Studios has ground to a complete halt report. There's still a lot of work that can be done and remotely as far as special effects, but then behind the scenes as far as administratively, and you can bet that any of the pieces of work they can work on, Marvel Studios is way too big, way too many projects in the pipeline. They can be doing business like this, signing contracts for when things start to get back to normal. And speaking of which, this leads us directly to the Venom 2 news, which more important than the Spider-Man 3 spinoff, which we'll get to over at Sony. But at least for now, Sony is leaving Venom 2 right where it is. There's no delay to its release, and Andy Serkis, the director, in a recent interview made sure to mention that as far as he knows, things are still on schedule. And then it was reported by Deadline just yesterday that in fact Venom 2 was staying exactly where it is on the release schedule slated for October 2nd, and that a trailer may be coming very soon. And when you think about it, with everybody held up in quarantine, this would be the perfect time to drop a trailer. Everybody would be talking about it. But, and more importantly, this indicates some sort of positive outlook on behalf of Sony Studios at that point in the year to have returned to some normalcy. No sense in delaying the film if indeed they can release it. And this is the same for Marvel Studios, who hasn't said anything officially about the Eternals. And this sort of flies in the face of the report the day before when Sony officially pulled Morbius's release from this summer in July and moved it all the way to 2021. That shows it's more of a studio and slate release thing and confidence in the film and where it's at to get it done than it is what time of year they want to release it and what their outlook is for the rest of 2020. And surely this applies to what just happened with their untitled Spider-Man 3 spinoff. If you remember, they had a date coinciding with the Marvel release date slated for next fall 2021. A lot of people conjectured there may be some of this sort of simultaneous release, Spider-Verse release, which we all quickly debunked. But regardless, that date was supposed to be set for fall and has now been pulled. And because the universe isn't without a sense of irony, or I guess more specifically in this case, synchronicity, will be replaced with none other than Tom Holland's Uncharted, which means we won't be getting a Spider-Verse movie, but we'll still be getting Spider-Man well, sort of. Now, as far as extracting any more good news out of these headlines other than getting a Venom 2 first look in the next week or so, we can assume that at least on behalf of Sony and Marvel, if they haven't delayed the Eternals or Venom 2, which are set to debut about a month apart, and haven't announced any plans for Black Widow, that their hold and see wait pattern means let's see if things don't return to some bit of normalcy so that we can get these in theaters and released properly. And they're not going to go ahead and delay them, which means they're not going to go ahead and release Black Widow or announce a release date until they know the coast is clear. But, and as I said just moments ago, they're going to continue to work on these projects in ways that they can to press them forward and be ready for whenever production will resume. And as evidence of this, we actually got some new news about Black Widow just yesterday. Like I said, there were a ton of headlines and updates from filmmusicreporter.com that composer Lauren Belf had replaced longtime MCU composer Alexandre Desplat. I definitely pronounced one or both names wrong there, my apologies, as the composer on the film. Why this is so interesting is you can be guaranteed that if they were shooting for the April 24th, May 1st original deadline for Black Widow's release, they wouldn't be rescoring the entire thing, but now obviously with the delay have been afforded the opportunity. Guys, let me know what you think in the comments about all of this, specifically the Venom 2 trailer being right around the corner. How hyped would you be for that, especially right now? I'm sure we all could really use it, as well as the unannounced re-release for Black Widow, how soon you hope that's going to be as well. I think we're all hoping for this year. And quick side note, they have not finished filming Falcon and Winter Soldier. That's next up on the list, and unfortunately maybe next up on the list for delay. Guys, again, let me know all your thoughts down in the comments below, and quickly let's get into the giveaway stuff before I let you go. We're still giving away 2 PlayStation 4 Pros, the next of which is at the 650,000 subscriber mark. We're headlong into that. We'll easily hit that by this month's end. All you have to do, hit the subscribe button, then hit the notification bell, leave a like and a comment on this video, and that'll automatically enter you to win all the rest of the prizes here at the channel, like the limited edition Infinity Saga box set. We gave the first one away on New Year's Eve. We'll be giving the second one away on the 2nd anniversary of the channel. That's at the end of this month, right around when Black Widow would have been released. Again, if you want to be entered to win either of the prizes, the limited edition Infinity Saga box set, either of the PlayStations, or any of the prizes we give away here at the channel, as we'll be doubling down all the way up to $1 million and announcing the next round of awesome prizes right after the 650 subscriber mark winner. Again, if you want to be entered to win, all the same rules will always apply. Hit the subscribe button, then hit the notification bell with notifications turned on, leave a like and a comment on this video, and because it's truly random, the more videos you like and comment on, the better chance you have of winning. All winners will be announced at the end of videos, and if you've missed any of those past winner announcements, especially here real recently, as we've given away something like 5 or 6 PlayStation 4 Pros in the last 60 to 90 days alone. No worries, all you have to do, just scroll back through the channel, look for the winner announcement in the sub count in the title, click on that video and scroll to the end. Also, I guess this is the perfect time to mention this right at the video if you're still listening at the almost 8-minute mark, but some of you have DM'd me asking if I'm sick, noticed something's off with my voice. It's just that it is full bloom season here in Atlanta, Georgia, and my allergies are through the roof, so I sound like I'm going hoarse or losing my voice or etc., and I apologize about that, but I do appreciate the inquiries. I am all right. My name's Michael Roman. This is Everything Always. Guys, thanks so much for checking out the channel, and stick around. We'll be posting again real soon.